you watch the news at all, it just depresses you because there's like some story of something getting broken into, something happening.
If you check your cell phone and you listen to the news, like, wow, it's constant. It's not based in fact, it's based in perceptions pushed by reporting, by the media. It's pushed by a culture of focusing on the worst. It's pushed by awareness of victimization and by the fear that comes from that. The FBI says, don't trust that stuff. One, their numbers are off always, so there's always some screwy sort of padding that they do, and cutting. So they make up their own numbers, basically.
I think it's the broken window effect. When something happens and it doesn't get resolved, then you become used to it. There's one cracked window and nobody fixes it. And you just get used to seeing it. When a second cracked window happens, you don't mind it as bad.
Camden Avenue, like I had said before, has a bit on it. And across, do you know where Brew River is? Across over by that Brew River area is another one that's, from my understanding, pretty high.
To somebody who's grown up in a slump area or whatever, if that's what they know, they're comfortable there. They're not exactly seeing it as a slump to them. That's what they know.
I call this Crack City store because everybody come up here and get their dope outside, If you hang around, you'll see a lot of stuff, This is not the area that I want to work in, but it pays my bills.
As long as you mind your own business, you don't get bothered. You really don't get bothered around Salisbury at all.
There's so many places like down Nanacoke Road, where you can just drive all the way down to the water, it's connected to the bay. It's just 20 minutes down there, just so many little houses, and it's just beautiful.
I mean, I know I personally, for the past 3 years, just been around downtown Salisbury in the middle of the night, longboarding with friends, and nobody's ever bothered us.
The downtown area, I used to live there when I was younger, at a little Salisbury loft, and it's beautiful down there. The nightlife is great. They're reviving it, and it's giving me hope that they're doing stuff. Before it was just kind of boring around here. Now it's giving me hope that they're actually trying.
We've got to have a balance with community community service and community relationships, and that begins at the youngest possible age. Relationships between leaders, men and women who are in positions of authority, and youth.
I think after school programs is a big deal. Anything like that would definitely help. I think decrease it in the long run, but as far as short term, it's hard. It's really hard to do. It's hard to fight.
I intend to uplift people, to give them hope for the future, and I think as a community we're going to keep doing that. So I see good things for Salisbury. I really do.